Good day, traders. Just a heads up that on Monday the 26th, just after the market close, Tesla are going to be coming out with their Q1 earnings numbers. Now, in terms of movement and volatility, obviously Tesla is the poster child of that. This is why it's such an appetizing stock for retail traders. They love trading Tesla above every other stock that we see in our universe of stocks. If you want to trade US stocks with Pepperstone, you want to get access to be able to trade the aftermarket and get instant reaction to those news that we're going to be seeing breaking, you need to download the MT5 platform. Do reach out to the team here at Pepperstone. We'll make sure that process is as smooth as possible for you. And once you've got the MT5 platform downloaded, then you'll be able to trade US stocks and you'll be able to get access to the Tesla's numbers and be able to express that positive or negative, bullish or bearish, long or short. You'll be able to trade that in the aftermarket. Now, typically we do see great movement. If you go back into the last 8 quarters with Tesla, 5 of those quarters, their share price finished down. The average move on those down moves was 5.7%. Of the 3 times that it's rallied, the average move has been 9.6%. Now, obviously, that was skewed towards that massive move that we saw in Q3 2019, where the share price rallied 17%. But this is a stock that typically has big moves over news. And this is why it's so appetizing for short-term traders. If you have a look at the options market, the implied move on the day of earnings is 8.3%. So again, the market is anticipating movement. Again, this is why you need to have it on your radar. Have a look at the short interest in the stock. It has come down significantly since May 2019, but short interest as a percentage of free float is around 6%. So if we do see guidance which is upbeat, which is inspiring, then of course you're going to get that extended move that we've seen before. So again, that's another factor that we need to consider. Go back to recent commentary. We did hear the delivery news that they were delivering 185,000 units. That was about 7% above consensus. And again, how does that lead us into the full year numbers? The expectations of the street is that we're going to see 830,000 units being delivered. That's obviously going to be skewed towards the second half of this year. So I think when we're looking at guidance, anything around deliveries that suggests that guidance is or that consensus number is a little bit conservative or optimistic, I think that's when we're going to get the instant share price reaction. In terms of actual numbers for this quarter, I think it's kind of largely irrelevant unless we see a material beat or a miss. But your market's looking for 77 cents of earnings per share. They're looking at revenue of 10.3 billion. You can look at gross margins, which could be impacted by some of the supply constraints we've been seeing, but gross margins of 21% and return on equity of about 43% as well. But I think when we're looking at a concept like Tesla, we need to be having a look at the idea about, are they going to come out with commentary around new models? What is the progress around autopilots and the self-driving software that we've been seeing? What are they saying about battery development, the internalization there to become much more self-reliant? And what are we seeing about new plants that are going to be opening, specifically around Austin, around Germany and China as well, to keep up with that demand going forward? And then also you've seen a situation where they have slipped a little bit recently in terms of market share, specifically in America. They've lost out a little bit to GM and Volkswagen as well. And what are the company going to be doing to arrest that slide? That's something that they'll want to address really quickly. So this is probably the most anticipated earnings report of the reporting calendar that we've been seeing across the spectrum of stocks we offer. If you want instant access to the aftermarket and you want to be able to trade these earnings on Tesla, do reach out to the team at Pepperstone and we'll help you get set up with MT5 and be able to trade and capture that opportunity.